Okay, so here are the details to the men's only book club. All right. Now, the first book we'll be diving into is The Way to Superior Man by David Dita. We will have weekly live calls. The calls will be recorded. If you can't make it, it's going to be every Thursday starting February 12th at 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have a Discord community chat where men can be men. We could be vulnerable. I want us to really do the work and let go of the ego so that we could rise to our highest selves. With each week, we're going to discuss details of the book and how we can embody the practices and principles that he lays out. That's the most important thing. I want implementation. I want us to really, I don't want us to walk away from this saying, okay, we read the book. I want you to experience it and implement it into your lives wholeheartedly. And the best part about this book club is that it's 100% donation based. You give what's in your heart. Don't overthink this. All right. I just want you to be there. I just want you to be present and ready to be a superior man. Okay, so you can find further details by clicking the link in the bio or go to dwightlight.com to sign up. All right. Why am I doing this now, right? And really the short answer, and I'm going to unpack this as the weeks to come. I have multiple different whys, but the one that's coming to me right now is that when I was first introduced to this book, it was 4 years ago. I was separated, going through a divorce, married for 12 years, and I was trying to figure out what the hell happened, right? I was doing soul searching, having that midlife crisis, and this book put everything into perspective, really, as to some of the mistakes I made. And really, I would have loved to have this book in my early 30s before I even got married, right? And I would have loved to have a men's container to where we could actually speak about the principles of the book, the sexual practices, how to manage your sexual energy, right? And use it for good, for the good of mankind. Okay, so full transparency, I do not have another book lined up after this book. So I'm calling it a book club, but it's I guess a one book club, right? But I'm gonna put 100% effort into this, and hopefully one of the men will step up and say, hey, look, I'll carry the book club forward. If not, it is what it is. Yeah, I have other spiritual obligations that I will need to attend to that's going to require all of my attention, and which actually will be revealed in due time. One thing I will say is that this is spiritual warfare. Everything you're seeing going on in the U.S. and in the world in general, it's just a microcosm of what's going on spiritually, right? As above, so below. As below, so above. So with that being said, it is my job to free your mind from the matrix by any means necessary. Okay, which leads me to a concept you're gonna hear me say, or you really may see it as a hashtag or something like that. Um, is light, love, land. Okay, and light is a 5D experience, love is a 4D quasi-physical experience, and land is a 3D experience. And we're gonna start from the ground up. All right, we're gonna set a solid foundation. And when I talk about land, we're gonna talk about um, plant medicine, living a healthy lifestyle. I've already talked about that, but really focusing on plant medicine to help free your mind from the shackles of the matrix. In addition to land, also further down the line, we're actually going to be talking about real estate ownership, whether that's collectively within the community or individually, down here in Costa Rica. Yeah, so that's what we have rolling out. I'm super excited. I used to ask the creator, why me, like, why give me this, I've sacrificed so much, and now I ask, why not me, why not you, why not us? We're going to change the world together, and I can't wait to get started. Let's go.